Technology, I'm assuming you're meaning like internet, blogs, Facebook, that kind of stuff, iPads maybe even. I think technology on its own is like a neutral, but just the motive behind it is kind of what determines if it's helpful or hurtful. So I think it's a tool if it's used in addition to, but on its own, if it's the sole source, not as big of a fan. I think web ministries are great because they can help you they reach like a great audience of younger people who maybe wouldn't be reached, and it's a great way to get the word of Jesus out to people who may not ever have heard it without even leaving your home. And it's great that if you're out of town for a weekend, you can listen to a podcast from your church or other pastors and speakers that are great that might live in another state or another country. But I think on its own, it's lacking maybe if that's the only source you're getting for Christian fellowship, because I think we were made for community and accountability, and it can be very easy to say one thing and live a different way, and you need those people alongside you really looking out for you, for your physical needs and practical needs and your spiritual needs as well. So it's sort of like a well-balanced diet. In order to grow, you need your grains and your dairy and your vegetables and everything. So in order to grow spiritually, you can't really live off just broccoli, with broccoli being technology, I guess. But as far as how I see it being used in the coming years, I think, like my blog, it's great for connecting with, in Christian fellowship with other people across the states and the countries in order to connect with people. There's forums that are great that build community. It would be awesome as a tool to really connect with like missions. If you're working with a missions organization in another country, a lot of times there's no real face or personality you put it with, but through technology you can actually see each other and pray together even though you're thousands of miles away. So I think there's great opportunity as long as it's used in addition to your local church and your local Bible study. Okay, second question. What do you do for a living? I, by day, am a senior media buyer at an ad agency. We do short form, direct response commercials, television, no print, no radio. But I've been there 7 years, and basically we're just the liaison between the clients who have foot scrubs and DVD Bibles and all sorts of different products, and we are the middleman, and we connect them with television stations and get their commercials on the air and negotiate rates and put together rollout schedules. And I've been there, did I say I've been there 7 years already?
Yeah.
I did. Oh well, 7 years. And but by night, weekend, evening, I help my husband with his Noah photography business, which is awesome because I get to utilize marketing, branding, fashion background all together in one. So senior buyer by day and Noah photographer by night. Okay, last question. If you could be any dessert, what would you be? Strangely, that's an easy question for me. I would want to be, those butterscotch sucker candies that have like the indent on the top. Shoot, I was supposed to look up. Withers?
Werthers.
Werthers? I think that's what they are. I should have looked it up. I plan to next time. But I would love to be one of those because butterscotch is, rich and decadent, but also very, sweet and wholesome. Or I would want to be French vanilla ice cream, same reasons. Or I like a lot of sweets, brownies, because they're so ooey gooey in chocolate, and who doesn't like gooey chocolate? A little bit undercooked, and also because they're traditional, and I love tradition.